Hey, I'm already on.
You're on.
Are you on?
I'm on now.
And we're back.
What's up, everybody?
How you doing?
We're enjoying some whiskey and White Claws today.
Yes, you got a Bud Light Seltzer.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like them. They're good.
Hey, I got...
Way better than Coors, that's for sure.
Listen, at this point in time...
To each their own, right?
Absolutely.
I'll cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
I'll cheers to that. Hardcore.
Good to see you, buddy.
Cheers. Good to see you.
Ooh, I got pretty twisted last night watching the election. Not going to lie about it.
I wasn't watching.
Oh, okay.
I was gaming.
Yeah.
Didn't feel like watching because I knew we wouldn't know.
Right.
But I did keep tabs.
Yeah.
Because mostly I just wanted to see, like, was Trump going to say something? Was Biden going to say something?
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw Trump was getting on. It was like, what, 11:30?
Yeah.
Something like that.
I think Biden went on first.
He did go on first?
Yeah.
I didn't see that, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like, what is he really going to say that's going to be really impactful
He,
right
like,
now?
brought out his, like, little Padfolio thing.
I don't know.
He was like, all right, guys, now it's
No, it's time to talk about Jesus.
time to go put the kids to bed. And he slapped it down on the podium and then, like, just kind of walked away. And he walked to one side of the stage, and, like, his wife's like, no, Joe, over here. And he, like,
Joe.
walked back. Yeah.
The podium. The podium. That's where you want to go.
You left your car keys. Go.
Like, I thought we were going to McDonald's.
Who's Joe? Yeah, he's it was fantastic. So yeah, we still don't know.
Yeah.
We're gonna find out.
Just like we still don't know if Cyberpunk's going to come out.
It might not.
I was so bummed listening to our last podcast because we were so
we were so happy. I was
we were
so
like,
excited.
Man, Cyberpunk's coming.
Nope.
And the whole time I was listening to it, I was like, this is sad.
Yeah,
'Cause
CD Projekt Red
now
is
we know.
obviously running the election as well.
Yeah.
Or they're counting the votes.
They're counting the votes.
And they just want to make sure they do such a good job
Yeah.
that they're gonna have to push it back a couple months.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers. But yeah, dude, a lot of cool shit.
A lot of cool shit.
Oregon.
Oh,
Let's
let's talk about
fucking
Oregon.
go.
Now, I don't know if everyone's aware, but Oregon is about to be the place to be.
100%. Property value through the roof.
Through the
roof. I mean, any place where you could freebase cocaine in front of a cop,
Dude.
and not get arrested, that's the place to be, obviously.
Dude, they need to like rewrite Portlandia right now.
Oh my
we need more
God.
Portlandia.
It's going to be fucking
it's gonna
nuts.
Be insane.
Just a bunch of hipsters all hopped up on meth,
Yeah.
just going around. Oh my God. Like coffee. No more coffee shops.
Now the hipsters are going to have guns though because they want to protect their meth.
I just feel like when everyone has meth, no one's really,
I know,
that
but what
worried
if you
about
run
it.
out? You don't
You
feel like
can't
paying
run
for
out. Everyone's going to have it. It's going to be a utopia for
Your
meth.
friends are going to have it.
100%.
Their friends are going to have it.
Absolutely. Hey, you got any meth? Yeah, it's like borrowing sugar back in the day.
It's like,
yeah.
fuck, I don't have any meth right now. You have any?
Come over. We just
I
made,
got you.
Yeah, we just made a whole batch. You're going to be great. Don't even worry about it.
Just straight glass, bro.
I
It's
just-
like, it's good as fuck.
As much as I am for decriminalizing all drugs,
Mm-hmm.
it's like, do you want everyone to do drugs? No, but the fact that you could be put in jail for making a decision as an adult for like something that you're doing, I don't know. It's like it seems harmless to me for you to just sit in your bedroom,
Yeah.
and blast rails of coke all night. If that's what you want to do, fuck. As long as you get to work on time, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, who cares? But at the same time, there's gonna be some creeps walking around.
Yeah.
Not that there already aren't, but I'm just saying, like, you just come to McDonald's and the guy's just got the sniffles and he's trying to like
Yeah.
get you to buy it into
like,
a
"What you want, bro?
timeshare, and you're
Want some
like,
cookies?
yeah,
Around
yeah,
like 5?
dude,
I want some cookies.
I got this spot,
I
man.
want some cookies right now.
If we go in half and half, we could start an Airbnb, dude. We could be rich, man. You're like, no. Is Airbnb like the modern timeshare?
In a way.
Yeah, you start
way.
buying properties.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Like
You just
with
have
people.
it
And
there.
you're like, listen, you get a week, I get a week, and then we rent it out the rest of the year.
Yeah.
And fucking, yeah.
Pretty
Brilliant.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
But it's better because you don't have to do the whole, go and sit for the spiel while they try and tell you, like, this is a great investment. And
Yeah.
it's not.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. I was thinking about that the other day. It's my new favorite thing to do.
What do you think about now?
Well, I like to go on Airbnb, pick beautiful locations, and then find the most expensive, crazy spot to potentially stay at.
Yeah.
It's like window shopping for, you know, like these crazy ass, you know, experience getaway things. There is some shit out there, boy.
Oh yeah. Have you checked Malibu?
No.
Bro.
Yeah.
3 nights at Malibu is like $2,000.
I see. I would look for the place that's $2,000 a night.
Yeah.
That's what I'm about.
That's what we're about.
That's the
here.
dream.
Yeah.
You don't go window shopping at Foot Locker, or not Foot Locker, at like Payless or some shit. You know what I mean? You go to the Louis store.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You go sit in front of one of Trump's golden buildings and you say, "Man, I'd really like to poop in one of those toilets." You don't. You know what I mean? You don't go to fucking Inglewood and hang out and be like, "Man."
You don't go to like
only.
the Play It Again Sports and be like, "Damn, this shit looks
God, these used hockey gloves would be fantastic."
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That
So I'm
used
into that
bike
right now.
machine looks so good.
And it's like, I wish I could just do more shit.
Me too.
Yeah. I'm so done
Yeah.
with what I'm doing right now.
Being poor.
We're not poor. What do you mean?
No, I mean, I don't know what you mean at all. What did I say? Oh, stop. Whoa.
Take it back.
It's like,
Roll that back, sir.
Whoa,
Ain't
what was
nobody
I
here.
saying?
All right, we're a little poor. Whatever.
Yeah.
Nah, we're not poor. You gotta believe
We're
it.
rich in spirit.
There it is. In spurts.
It's
Yeah.
spurts.
In spurts. Bullet bourbon, by the way.
It's all right.
It's fantastic.
It's all right.
It's I guess I'm always drunk when I'm drinking it, so I'm like, it's the best.
It's like, this tastes the exact same as Maker's Mark to me. You know, it all tastes the same.
Maker's isn't as smooth, sir.
Yeah, that's right.
You know?
You're right.
It's got a little bit more of an edge to it. That's a fighting night.
Yeah,
This is like
night.
This is maybe listen to Willie Nelson, smoke a joint,
Yeah.
fall asleep on your, in your own bed. Maker's Mark, I always feel like I'm like an inch away from like saying something that my girlfriend won't ever forgive me for, and
Interesting.
yeah, screaming on the front porch,
Really? Just because it's a little harsher going down?
maybe repeating "Build the Wall."
4 more years.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I do that anyways.
Yeah,
I
you
just do that for fun.
Yeah.
That makes me happy.
I got hit up on Twitter today. So 2 people have tried to come at me now. They're like, "Why are you following Trump?"
Why wouldn't you?
I was like, "Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you want to know what he's saying? He's our fucking president."
Yeah, I follow OJ Simpson too. You got a fucking problem? You got a problem, bro? Come at me.
He's chilling, bro.
Yeah, you got to follow crazy people on Twitter. I mean, that's
the
a
point
no-brainer.
of Twitter.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
You follow the people that shouldn't be on Twitter.
Yeah, and then like following boring like regular people is what Facebook's for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Argue with your cousins or your aunt or whatever. Yeah. Classic.
Maybe every now and then you see that someone got married. You're like, "Oh wow, I didn't think that would happen to you."
Right.
You know?
Right. You're like, well, there's another divorce in the making.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Oh, they had a baby for sure.
Oh, she's
They
pregnant.
had a baby.
Yeah. She's not drinking at any of the
Yeah.
the engagement parties.
Or he's going to Afghanistan in like 2 weeks. Yeah.
Bombs over Baghdad.
Fuck. Damn, bro. You're going edgy today.
No,
You're going
not
super
really.
Edgy.
Not really.
Yeah.
You want to go super edgy? Because
No.
I've been thinking about
you
some
wanted
stuff.
us to.
No, but seriously, Oregon.
Oh, it's going to be the happiest place on earth.
I just want to see what happens now. Like, and how quick? Like, is this now? Like there's
It's
people
pretty-
there's people sitting with their little Coke bags, like
oh,
just
yeah.
waiting.
They're like,
second it passes,
it's like the fucking ball drop.
and it's just
like
Coke everywhere.
It's like the countdown to Coke being legal. It's like, come on.
Come on.
They're like doing buff suits.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Like, come
Like a
on.
gender reveal.
Yeah.
Explodes and it's all Coke on everyone. Just like, woo! Let's go!
They're like climbing buildings. You're like,
Oh,
how did you
yeah.
get up there?
Holy shit.
Oh my God.
And then the other thing, heroin too.
Heroin.
This is what I was wondering. Okay. These things have been traditionally illegal.
Yes.
Okay. Where are all these drugs coming from now?
They're coming from like Central America, aren't they?
Well, and then that's what I'm saying. So these legal or decriminalized hard drugs
Yeah.
that they're just going to be around. It's okay for them to be there, but
No,
how
they've
are they
already been around?
How are they getting there?
They come from Central America,
But
don't
that's
they?
what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
it's illegal to traffic drugs still.
Yes.
But there's gonna be drugs
There's gonna
now.
be drugs there.
This seems like a setup.
It's gonna, dude. Farms are going up right now.
That's what I'm
as
saying.
we
Yeah, there's just
speak.
poppy fields.
Yeah.
Like, oh god,
Just everywhere.
can you make cocaine in Oregon?
I don't think so.
I don't feel like they have the climate for it.
Yeah.
So these are the things I'm thinking about, like
Yeah.
the logistics of how this is going to work.
Well, luckily, Oregon's just right above California, and California has everything. And
True.
it'll just be like, setting up a little
halfway
caravan.
house.
Yeah, a little halfway house.
A little in between.
Another law I want to talk about though. Colorado repealed the pit bull ban.
Interesting.
Yeah,
So they're no longer racist against dogs.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It is a form of racism. Pit bulls are like the
yeah.
best dogs.
They're amazing.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
I
they're
don't
so
like that one.
cute.
It looks scary. I've seen a couple of those rap guys have those dogs.
Yeah.
And we know what that means. We know what rap guys means most of the time.
Yes.
Yes.
And
So-
Michael Vick. Michael Vick had some too, didn't he?
He's still banned from having pit bulls.
Yeah, he's banned from having dogs.
Ye-
He can't do it.
Have I said that already on the podcast?
Probably.
Yeah.
First 5.
Like,
I think we talked about that first 5.
Yeah, that he
dude.
just wanted to be the greatest
Yeah.
Pokemon master of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
that was first 5. We don't talk
But
about our first 5 much.
that is like the human or the real world application
Yeah.
of Pokemon. I mean, you think about it. They're
And
just
chicken fights.
yeah, that's all it is. It's cockfighting. Like, but they're making them do it, and they love you so much that they'll fight for you. Why the fuck does Pikachu want to fight? What was the stupid ass the rock dragon thing?
Huh?
The rock. Oh my god.
The rock
It's like
dragon.
it's like one of the first gym badge that Ash get.
Brock.
Yeah, but he's got the
The Onyx.
Onyx.
The fucking snake.
Yes, yeah. They
snake
don't.
rock.
Why would he want to fight that thing?
He can't.
What do you mean?
Electricity can't affect rock Pokemon.
Yeah, but then he like shoots a sprinkler and the fucking water
Well, that's
hurts
what-
him,
that's
and
what
it's
you do.
super effective.
Yeah, that's what you do.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, why do those animals have to fight each other? Also,
Because
why
it's
doesn't
fun.
that thing just turn around and just smash the shit out of Brock and be like, "Mrrr," and just go about its business?
Because
Because he put me in. You keep him in captivity
yeah.
in these little balls. God knows what's happening in there. It could be one of the levels of hell. And then, or maybe it's a Coke party. Maybe it's Oregon.
Maybe it's lit as fuck in there.
It could be lit.
And he hates being out there, and that's why he has to fight. He's like, fuck this. Get me back in
You
there.
won't put me back in unless I fight. Okay. All right. I like where this is going.
Because when he's free, he can't be in that ball.
True. Not in the ball. Not having
He can't be in the ball.
best
He
time.
can't have the
But
parties.
Pikachu never wants to go in the ball. So that
Pikachu's
makes
a
me-
goody two shoes. Pikachu's a little bitch. A little virgin bitch.
Yeah, the party's too hard in
Yeah.
there. He's like, I can't go back in there.
Or maybe he had really bad experience one day where he just went. Like, he killed people in that ball.
Oh, he got too spun out
Yeah.
and just did bad shit.
Yeah, because that
Oh,
Pikachu's
no.
like a super powerful Pikachu.
That's true.
You know?
Because he never forced him to evolve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pikachu's been through some shit.
He didn't want to be a Raichu. His dad was a Raichu, and his dad was also an alcoholic, and
Yeah.
yeah, he had a terrible relationship with his mother, so he's just like, I'll never be a Raichu. I'll be the best Pikachu of all time.
Fuck Raichus.
Wow, this really took a dark turn.
Yeah,
huh?
wow.
I love that.
But hey, congrats on Colorado for repealing that ban.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pities forever.
And also, Pokemon are dope.
Yes. Yeah. But it is
Fuck the
dogfighting.
haters. No.
Yes, it is.
No, it's fun because it's a cartoon.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So is Steamboat Willie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is hentai.
Woo! Now there's something kind of problematic.
When's that going to get legalized?
Yeah. When are the Japanese gonna fucking vote on getting rid of the
The
censor
blur,
bar?
yeah.
Come
Get
on.
that shit out of there.
Grow the fuck up. You are the
Yeah.
creepiest people on the planet. You think that's what maybe that is what's keeping them from just going full,
Yeah.
like bodies in the streets, Gundams smashing into everything. They released the actual Pokemon from the
They released
testing.
Godzilla.
Oh no. Yeah,
They're
yeah.
like, this shit's real now,
Like,
guys.
listen, we've been keeping everything at bay by just covering up people's genitals in our pornography. They
You
got
put
some
them in
weird
there.
shit.
Yeah.
Ugh. Ugh. Bukkake. I just wanted to say that. It's a fun thing.
Whiskey was a bad decision. I'm realizing
Whiskey was
right
a
now.
great choice.
It was a bad decision.
So wait, what did I want to talk about?
I don't know. You wanted to talk about disappointments.
Yeah, this whole year's been pretty fucking disappointing. I mean, cyberpunk, but not just
cyberpunk. For the
just
most
the
part.
biggest. I
the
can't.
biggest disappointment of all time.
And it's like, I know it's gonna be worth it, but just fucking put it out. Eventually, you're gonna have to put it out. Now it's getting to the point where when they do fuck up, it's gonna be hyper criticized.
It's just like, it's one of those things where you see it sometimes with some games where they'll have just a terrible bug, and the game will just get shit on by everybody. Like, oh, it's just so buggy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's unplayable. And Cyberpunk, they just want it to be like playable.
Yeah,
you know, because there's those games like The Witcher. There's so much that they have to keep track of.
Yeah,
like I was playing The Witcher today, and I was like, how the fuck did they keep track of all this? Because just the alchemy alone in that game has to be
insane,
and that's just that's a fraction of that fucking game.
Oh yeah,
like there's so much that could go wrong in like a one line of code.
Mm-hmm.
So I get it. Like
playing some fucking Gwent,
and I saw today that the new Watch Dogs game, which was like super ambitious.
Yeah,
like you could recruit anybody in this game to be in your team. Like I knew right away that wasn't going to be like, that's going to fall flat. Mm-hmm. They're not going to put that much time into it to make it interesting. And I saw it today. One of the reviews was like, this is the most boring piece of shit game I've ever played. Like it's like they didn't even try to make the missions interesting. They were just like, here's our gimmick. You can pick whoever you want. And that's it.
Yeah.
Like all of the missions run the exact same way. It's a sleep fest.
Right. Well, I mean,
snooze fest.
Yeah. It's like once you get to a certain point I guess not. Well, kinda. Once you get to a certain point in The Witcher, I mean, if you just like stay in one spot and keep circling around, it's kind of this, you're doing the same shit over and over again, but it's massive and you start to do it on different islands or whatever. Yeah,
but like every side quest has its own story.
That's true.
It's not like Skyrim.
That is very true.
Like Skyrim's just like go to this dungeon and get a thing.
That's really, that's a good point.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like and in The Witcher, you can play it so many different ways. Like I'm gonna drink all of these lightning potions and just electrocute everybody, or I'm gonna like sneak around and just kill one guy and run away or something. You know, like there's so many different ways. But
I hate playing games like that because you know how you can, if you do one thing, it will like eliminate certain missions. Like you can't do that anymore. Yeah. So I'm always like tiptoeing around in those games. Like, oh, I don't want to fuck up.
I know, but like I would rather. I think it would be better because I mean I do the same thing, but I'm just going in my mind right now. Like I feel like it'd just be better to just go fast with that shit. Like, oh, I fucked something up at the game. Whatever, I'll keep going.
Right.
Because it like those games are meant to be played again. It's like I'm gonna try this kind of run through this time,
which is insane to think.
Yeah. Because
I'm always like going around trying to like build all the armors and do this and that, and like the fucking storyline is just like so secondary at one point.
Oh yeah.
But that's how I play pretty much every game.
I know. Yeah.
I fixate on getting all the shit and then I'm like, all right, now we'll play the story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but I mean, fucking crazy what The Witcher does.
Yeah.
So if that's what they're trying to do with Cyberpunk, I guess
100%.
It'll be worth it.
It'll be worth it.
Because the graphics look insane.
Insane.
Mm-hmm.
Just fuck, man.
I don't
think it'll come out in 2020.
Well,
I don't think so.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Fucking great. Let's just get out of this goddamn year.
Yes.
So what I was thinking about though with the disappointment thing is like, all right.
Oh, yes, let's go back to that.
Well, as a through line. Disappointments in general. Like, all right. Oregon decriminalizing drugs.
Yeah.
Not disappointing.
No, not at all.
When I was a kid, I loved the movie RoboCop. I haven't
seen that movie.
The actor who
that's right
is RoboCop.
Mm-hmm.
Very disappointing. Very disappointing.
Well, yeah. He's old.
Well, and he's just kind of not to disparage anyone, but I met him.
Yeah.
He wasn't cool.
He's not the most pleasant guy.
No. And I don't know why I thought he would be. But, you know, I was like, oh, dude, I just figured, I guess.
It's just people that play really cool characters on screen. There's this hope that like they are that cool.
Right.
And they're just playing a part. They're pretending.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
That those kinds of like disappointments. Like, all right, do you remember when you found out Christmas wasn't real?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, this is a good one.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, tell me about it.
Dude, I was such an idiot.
Wait.
It took me until 6th grade, dude.
Oh my god.
And then I cried. My parents held on for so fucking long. I was like,
that's just rude.
Yeah.
You're the oldest, right?
Yes.
Hilarious.
Yeah. And I cried. I was like, Santa's not real.
Oh, no.
Because I was
no.
But then that same night, my brain flipped a switch. I was like, wait, I can just go right to my parents and be like, I want this.
Right.
And this is what I'm gonna get.
Instantly
like,
better.
I just don't write shit and then be like, oh, I changed my mind. I don't want that. Like I can just go up and be like, hey, actually I want this thing. You know, like it's just that immediate switch where I was like, I could use this.
Exactly. Yeah.
But it sucked because my dad, it was like I was about to go into middle school, or it was like Christmas time in middle school.
Okay.
And my dad was like, now, Cal, you're a 6th grader now. You might hear some things going on about Christmas at your school.
Oh, no.
So I just want to tell you right now. And I was like, what are you talking about?
What do you mean I'm going to hear some things? Like Santa's the best? Because I already knew that.
Like my parents went above and beyond when we still believed in Santa. Like my dad would like go out in the snow and get like snow on his boots.
Should we say spoiler alerts?
No, we're fine.
Okay, cool.
I would hope. We already talked about it. Like we can't go back, or we can't tell them, hey,
by the way,
sorry,
everything
Santa's
we're
not
saying,
real.
this is a fictional story, allegedly.
Yeah. But it was fun. Like they really hyped up that Santa was real for me a lot. Like whenever my mom would walk up the phone and be like, I'll call Santa right now. And I was like, no. I'll be good, I swear. That's why they let it go on for so long.
Right. They could use that. Yeah.
I'll be good.
I guess it's nicer than God. You know what I mean? They're like, listen, you keep fucking up, you're going to hell. You're like, oh no, you'll go to hell for all eternity. It's better that they're like, listen, your presents won't be as dope. And you're like, oh, you know?
Yeah, you won't have really good presents.
Instead of, threatening you with an eternity of hellfire.
Oh my God, yeah.
So.
What a funny fucking.
So, but how did you officially find out?
My dad sat me down and told me, hey, Santa's not real.
No.
I never came up at school, I guess. It just wasn't one of those things.
So wait, you like went around and you were like expecting to hear something weird about Santa, and then like it's what just prompted my dad, him? He just told you.
He just thought that, hey, he's in middle school now. The kids are older. They probably know.
They're gonna tell him.
Yeah, like he's gonna find out. Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that was a good move.
Yeah, because like if you had found out in school, you're like,
what a wreck.
Cal beat some child to death because he was talking shit about.
I would have gotten beat up. I was a little bitch, dude.
Okay.
I got bullied in middle school.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I just figured that would be the point where you snap. You know what I mean? You're like,
oh my God.
He's like, what did you just say about Santa?
I cried in the bathroom. I was that guy. I'd be like, no. I'd be like, no, Santa's real. And everyone would be like,
what's the girl in the toilet in Harry Potter?
Moaning Myrtle.
You were Moaning Myrtle?
Great. Yeah.
Crying Cal.
Crying Cal.
Oh no. Oh no.
You haven't met Crying Cal?
Oh yeah, don't go in the boys' bathroom. Don't go in there. Yeah, he's always
he haunts
in there.
middle school bathrooms everywhere. He's gonna tell you some shit you don't want. You don't want to hear.
The ghost of Crying Cal. Wait, so did you spill the beans to your
I don't remember.
Your brother and sister?
I don't remember how they found out. But
right.
I remember my dad being like, don't tell them.
Yeah. Listen.
And I was like, all right, well, pure. I could finesse some shit.
Right. Now you've got the upper hand.
Oh, yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
That is fun. I found out, I was probably in like second grade.
Wow.
Yeah. And I loved Christmas. Christmas was fucking dope.
Oh, Christmas is the best.
Like, and
it still is. So honestly,
I don't know how you guys did it. Did you guys wrap your gifts?
Yeah.
Like everything.
Everything.
Okay. So this is what my fucking parents did that was floss as fuck. They would take all the stuff that I wanted, right? The cool shit. And they would unpack it and place it in like cool little like toy store setups for each of us. Like me and my sisters.
That's
like we'd
dope.
have our own little section of the living room with like all this cool shit in it. Like, because like, you know, like the way I thought about it, I was like, yeah, Santa wouldn't wrap the gifts. Why would he do that? He'd put all the cool stuff out, you know? Like, and like just your own little section. It was so fucking dope.
Yeah.
So it was probably the week before Christmas. And my mom says, hey, MJ, can you go grab me this so-and-so out of my bedroom? I was like, yeah, okay. So I go in and I was like, for whatever reason, I guess I looked in the closet first. And there was these giant bags, like Toys R Us bags, this and that bags. And I'm like, huh, that's weird. So then like, I'm like, and she's like, did you find it? And I was like, no, not yet. I'm still looking. So I'm like peeking in the bags. I'm like, this all looks like stuff that I would want. And like, so I closed the bag and I was like, I couldn't find it. I come out of her room, couldn't find it. She was like, huh. I was like, Mom, have you already shopped for Alex's birthday? Because Alex's birthday is in January.
Yeah.
And she was like, no, why? And I was like, no reason. And then I had to spend that whole week just like dreading the fact. I was like, please, none of that stuff be there when I wake up in the morning. And I woke up that morning like I always did, fucking 5 a.m, and went out in there and all those toys were there. And I was just like, and where normally I'd be like, yay, and like throwing toys up and so pumped, I like played with the little figure's hand and like laid it down and just went back to bed.
You were just so like, depressed.
Fuck this. And then I was like,
did your parents not say anything to you?
I never said anything to them.
No. They just saw you
but
being
I feel
depressed.
Like I think this was this sneaky bitch. I swear to God, this was her trying to let me know.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember ever getting the thing she asked for. And when I went back in the living room, she didn't go look for it. So it was almost like she was like, yeah, she was playing some Jedi fucking mind trick on me. And we never talked about it.
Never, not even
never talked about it. Yeah.
To this day, you never talked to her about it.
Oh, I'm sure I got drunk and like was like, you ruined Christmas for me, you bitch, you. You know, like, I'm sure at one point, but God. We never talked about it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That actually reminds me of Over the Moon. Yeah, we don't have to talk about it that much
because it was disappointing.
No, I'm talking about like the belief in something, and then everyone is starting to tell you that it's not real, and then it's like, no, it is real,
right?
And
then you build
a rocket to space to find the fuck out,
right?
Yeah. That movie was disappointing.
It was weird, like So, I mean, when I saw the preview for it, I was like, might be time to bust the mushrooms out.
Dude, yeah, we were talking about it. We were watching the preview and we were like, we're going to get high as gas and watch that movie.
That might be it. That might be the one. But yeah, the songs up front, I just never, I couldn't get into it.
I honestly loved the first half. I thought that first 20 minutes, I was like, they're gunning for like Pixar here. Like the lighting was incredible.
Oh, yeah.
The character animations were insane. Like they looked way too lifelike, even though they were definitely animations. It was so weird. With some of the songs, I was like, there's something in that closet.
That's what happens when you talk about spirits.
Yeah.
They don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But where was I going with this? So it was like, I was vibing with it. I was high as gas.
Yeah.
Like I promised.
Yeah.
And I was like really vibing with it. I was like, even the lead up to the moon goddess and her reveal that she's an asshole. I was like, I love this. This is so dope. Like they're like reversing what we think and all of that. Like they're challenging the character, and then it's just corny ass shit right after that. It's just, I didn't like it at all after that. I just started getting bummed out because like when she was doing her pop star songs, I was like, these are bangers. Like these are good. And then she got her whole shit wrapped up, and all of her like tears or boogers or whatever they were like, we're awesome. Like that was so great. And then after that, like the space dog, I was like, this is too much. This is too weird. Yeah. And then his song happened, and I was like, here we go. Just Cheese City right here.
Right.
Yeah. I couldn't do it.
Yeah. I don't know what it was, but it just never felt, I don't know. It just never got me. Like I could not get through the first half. And then the shit that I wanted to see, I was like, oh, I can't wait to see all the like crazy lighting
moon
and
shit.
this. Yeah. And then when I got there, I was just like, I guess, you know, I don't know. I can't explain why it didn't work. Maybe though, I do need a little help.
No, that's what I did. A
little bit of that DC psilocybin help, baby.
What I loved, one of my favorite shots of the movie was when they get to the moon, and it's like this beautiful, like super far overhead shot of the moon. It's like this stark lighting, like stark shadows. Yeah. It's like a tiny, like little dot gliding over the moon.
And then the goofy little like,
and then those lines showed up, and me being high, I was like, this is so weird. I love it.
Right.
And then they get to the city full of boogers or whatever, and I was like, this is weird.
This is goofy as shit.
Weird. Yeah. And then the pop song I was into, because I was just like, this is all so weird. Like, I can't believe they just went all out with the visuals.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And then it was just corny fest. Yeah. It sucked.
The kid playing ping pong.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, I want to be your brother so bad. I can break the walls.
That kid was awesome. Okay. The ping pong fight.
Pretty dope.
I loved that.
It was pretty dope.
The rap battle, dude.
No, I don't know if
they did a rap battle. They did a fucking rap battle while they were slinging ping pong balls.
I think I was just like too consumed. Like I was trying to ignore the. See, that was the. There were no bangers.
I thought the pop songs were
like when
bangers.
I think of these animated movies, and bangers. You know, I'm talking like, Magic Carpet Ride.
Yeah, A Whole New World.
Can't Wait to Be King.
Yeah,
you know, just. Bangers.
Yeah.
Hakuna Matata, bro.
Yeah, I get it.
And none of these were just like too like musical,
you know,
very
too musical
theater, like ugh.
They decided to go like not like radio hits with it. They were like, we wanted to make stuff that like fits with what we want to say.
Right.
But then what they wanted to say was completely off for me. I was
like what fucking Darman write this shit?
Yeah, it was like actually no, you should believe in crazy spirits that live on the moon instead of not doing that.
I was thinking the entire time
was too weird.
That it was just like I thought it was gonna be like she didn't actually leave. Kind of, it would leave that like that play for you to decide whether she actually went or not. And they're like, no, she went. Yeah, she went. You're like, okay. Like, have you ever seen the movie Radio Flyer?
No.
It's about this kid who like. He's got like an abusive stepdad or something, and he wants to like fly away. So he like builds his own like little helicopter flying thing out of a fucking red wagon.
Yeah.
You got to see this movie.
Yeah.
And like the thing is like he becomes a pilot, but it's like I don't know if you like ever really know whether or not he did that. You know, like it gives you a little bit of play in that. And this was like, nope, she went to the moon. And her little magnet car thing worked, and then there was a laser beam, tractor beam, come straight up.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay.
It reminded me a lot of Big Hero 6 when she was doing all the science shit.
Never saw
that movie's dope.
Really?
That movie's dope.
Okay.
It's so cool. It's Disney, but it's like, it's fun as fuck.
Disney's got bangers.
It's fun as fuck. I love that movie.
What's your favorite Disney song? Banger Disney song.
I mean, I love I'll Make a Man Out of You. The song's a banger.
Okay, that's Mulan.
Yeah. I love that one other song in Mulan where it's like it's not a singing song, but it's when she's like preparing to go to the army. It's like this crazy like techno like dun, 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 and it's like these crazy like fucking oh my god. In the Air Tonight, Phil Collins drums.
Whoa!
Just in the background, like, and I'm like, this goes fucking hard.
Was it Phil?
No.
Phil did Tarzan.
Yeah. I love those too.
Yeah.
But I like that, and I like that Hercules song, Go to the Distance. It's just so like motivational. It's like,
remember
I can do it. I can go there.
Don't remember the song.
I can go the distance. I will find my way. Somehow I'll be strong.
We need to do a karaoke, but just Disney bangers.
Oh, dude, we have a karaoke machine.
I think
here,
the greatest, the best.
What are your favorites?
Well, I think it's got to be, what's that fucking Circle of Life?
Oh, banger.
That's like, I mean, come on.
Yeah. I was thinking.
That's Elton John.
Yeah, that's Elton John.
Yeah.
You can't get better than Elton John.
Yeah, dude, come on. No. Not Circle of Life. Is Can You Feel the Love Tonight?
Yeah, that's Elton John.
Yeah, that's not Circle of Life though.
No.
Can you feel the love tonight? Yeah, that's a Disney song.
Yeah, that's from Lion King.
Yeah, okay. So that's the song.
That's a banger.
That's the jam.
That's the jam.
Come the fuck on. Can you
no,
can't
come
fuck
the fuck on.
Yeah, you can't fuck it. They got Elton on it. They got Elton on the track. We got Elton on the track.
We got Elton on the track. Dude, and then Elton John got in a Young Thug song.
Ooh. Oh yeah.
And then he really got Elton on the track.
Yeah, that is true. What song is that?
I don't even know what I'm saying.
No, what song is that? It's I watched the making of that song. Yeah.
It's Rocket Man.
Yeah. Fuck. I watched the producer walk through the process of making that. I was impressed.
Yeah. Elton John was in the studio with them at one point. He was like, I fuck heavy with Young Thug.
I like this.
Yeah.
This is good.
He has a whole episode on his like music podcast about Young Thug. Yeah, he loves the guy.
Who has a music podcast?
Elton John.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You ever think that Elton John and Billie Jean King are the same person?
You know, that's a good point.
I know they've been in the same room at the same time, but I still just feel like,
there's some switcheroos going on there.
Philadelphia freedom. Yeah, Elton fucks.
Elton fucks. If you watch Rocket Man, you'll see Elton fucks.
Never saw it. Is it good?
It's really good.
Okay.
I finally showed Remy. I've seen that movie like 5 times now. I mean, I genuinely love that movie.
Okay.
And Remy saw it and she was like, yeah, it was good. I don't really like Elton John, but it was a good movie. And did you see Bohemian Rhapsody?
No.
Good. Don't ever see it.
Really?
Don't ever see it.
Okay.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
But I remember seeing that. It won like 3 Oscars.
It did.
Which was, it won an Oscar for editing, which is one of the worst Oscars, like awards I've ever seen given out.
Really?
A movie. Yeah.
Okay.
Some of the worst editing in that movie. And it gave an Oscar to Rami Malek. It was like, oh, he was really Freddie Mercury. But he never sang. He never actually sang. Taron Egerton, the guy from Kingsman.
Yeah.
He's Elton John in Rocket Man.
Yeah.
He's actually singing. Sometimes even on set, like live.
Okay.
And you can tell, like, he's really singing.
Well, I mean, Elton John's a great singer too. So is that like, I mean, are you?
I'm not saying that's the only reason it's good.
Okay.
Because it's a very dreamlike kind of movie.
I mean, are you saying is that really one of the major like flaws in the movie to you? Like for
Bohemian Rhapsody?
Yeah.
I think that
because like what if that guy's just garbage?
There's a lot of flaws in that movie.
Right.
And sorry, this cable's been bothering me. There's a lot of flaws in Bohemian Rhapsody. I mean, it's just boring. Like it's very like plainly, and it's even says like some lies. Like some of them are just plainly not historically true.
Interesting.
Going on in that movie. And it sucks.
Okay. I should probably watch both of them then.
I mean, if you want to, if you're not into musicals,
Bro,
if you're not into Queen or
watch Kissing Booth.
I know, but I don't want to make you watch movies that like aren't going to be fun to talk about. You know what I mean?
That's true. That is true.
Kissing Booth I knew would be fun to talk about.
Yeah.
These movies are like, I mean, they're musicals. It's all just about one guy making it. But Rocket Man's so much more like they really take advantage of the fact that you can do whatever you want with film.
Mm-hmm.
They make all these dreamlike sequences with these songs, like really making it like a musical movie.
Mm-hmm.
Bohemian Rhapsody is just like, we wrote this song, let's play it. And then they play the song.
Great.
Let's move on to the next scene.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got AIDS. It's so. And then everyone's like, oh, but they replicated the AIDS concert. And it's like, anyone can replicate a concert.
Maybe not.
Anyone can, dude. It's so easy. I'm talking like in a movie, like a Hollywood movie. You can just slap 4 guys on a stage and be like, watch this over and over again, and now do the same thing.
Okay. Fair enough. All right.
It's like, to me, that wasn't as big of a deal.
So that one gets 2 very enthusiastic thumbs down.
I'm sorry to go on a rant about that.
No, that's completely fine. That's what we're here to do.
I love Rocket Man. I love Rocket Man. It's so good.
All right. I like Rocket Man. So we were talking about Disney
songs.
All right. I would be willing to think that there are some people out there screaming about the fact that we didn't say Let It Go. How'd you feel about Frozen? I hated it, but that's also because I was an adult when I saw Frozen.
Well, yeah, it's not meant for everybody.
Yeah,
even though Disney tries so hard to make it for everybody.
Yeah, well, I feel like it's literally for people that are with children. Mm-hmm. You have a kid. Yeah.
I still don't think I've seen. Well, no, I think I have now. I've seen all of it, and I saw Frozen 2. It's like fine. Disney now is just like, we can make everything look so lifelike with our animation. It's so cool. And it's like, that's not what animation should be for. It should be to create fantastical worlds.
Okay.
Frozen did okay with it, but then they show all these shots of like, it's in the fall and there's all these leaves and it's like super lifelike. And I'm like, yeah, cool. You did that with Lion King too. Like it's not, that's not animation to me. Like that's just
Oh God,
replicating real life.
No, don't do that. Yeah. Don't do that. All right. So then what is, staying on theme, what was the most disappointing movie that you really, really, really looked forward to seeing? What just let you down?
Oh man, that's a good one.
You know, you're like, you waited for so long and then this piece of shit came out and you just,
I mean, Force Awakens, Star Wars 7.
Wow. Wait, which you gotta keep me.
The first new Star Wars movie.
What?
Like from Disney.
That was the only one I liked.
I saw that first trailer when it came out. I still remember to this day. I watched it like 6 times. I was so hyped. Dude, I was so hyped. I was like, they are nailing it. Like they're hitting all of the points for me.
Yeah.
And then I go in, I have a great time with the movie. I'm like, this is so fun. And then I walk out and I was like, that was just A New Hope. They didn't really try anything new. And I remember my family talking with me about it in the car, and they were like, that was so good. And then I brought one point up. I was like, it was a lot like A New Hope, wasn't it? And they were like, no, but it like built upon what A New Hope did. And I was like, no, it mostly did a lot of callbacks to A New Hope. It didn't really build upon it.
And then everyone goes, oh, here comes crying Cal.
Yeah, crying Cal. I mean, I didn't want to be obnoxious for that movie, but I was obnoxious for the third one.
Fair enough.
I was
fair enough.
Yeah,
I'll give you that.
Fair enough.
The first time I saw that movie, I watched it by myself in a theater. Yeah. No one around.
You've told me this story a million times.
Barbecued. I was in the Avatar state and like just I think I had like 2 boxes of like cookie dough bites and
oh fuck yeah.
You know, like
dude, that's the dream.
The big old popcorn. I'm just sitting there just
like they're
shoving everything in my face and just fuck the second I heard what's his name? Kylo Ren.
Oh yeah.
And the fucking his lightsaber and the crackling and shit. I was just like,
in that sound system, like all of that bass was like boom.
It was fucking phenomenal. I was like, you sold me. This was it. I don't need to see anymore. Yeah. And so that one didn't let me down. But yeah, that last one, oof. You know, and like now that I think about that question, I can't really think of that ever happening. Like a movie that I was really excited to see.
That's a big one for me. Yeah. Like I know that's happened to me before, but like in my mind, I just know like I've never been so incredibly hyped for a movie. I mean, I have before. Blade Runner 2049 was one I was really hyped for too. And Dune's another one that I'm like, oh, But Oof. Star Wars 7 was like, that was when I was still in my Star Wars heyday phase. Like I was like, everything Star Wars. And that one, yeah.
What about a video game? Anything you waited for and it was just...
I still wanted to hear your disappointment movie.
I don't have one. I can't think of one. I can think of movies
it doesn't even have to be in a theater. It can just be like a movie everyone's been hyping you up to see. I mean, I hyped up Lord of the Rings for you.
That is true. That is true.
I keep going back to that.
I can't say those were disappointing though. Okay. I mean, they were great movies.
Yeah,
they really were.
It's just not for you.
It's like that. I think I just saw it too late.
Yeah. I get that. I mean? I get that.
I think it was just like I should have watched them when they came out, and then I would have been just as big a fan, or like I would have had the same like
I get that.
Yeah, enthusiasm that everyone else does about them, but like I was like I watched them 10 years after they fucking came out, so it's like or not even
20
years,
20 years, yeah.
Was it really? When did the first one come out?
2001.
Holy fuck!
Yeah,
those movies are incredible. Then 2001.
That CGI hasn't been updated.
They kind of like wrote the book, threw it away.
Yeah.
This is it.
Video game. That's a tough one because I don't really get myself hyped up for video games. I'm just like,
well, man. I mean, Last of Us, but that one came through for you.
Last of Us came through for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Not for a lot of people. It came through for me. Yeah, I never hyped myself that much for a video game, I'd say. Because like most of the time when I do, I know it's going to be good. Like Breath of the Wild. I was like, this game's going to be incredible. It's got a 99 on Metacritic. It's going to be so good. And then I was like, oh, it's so good. Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of one right now.
Oh, you know what?
I just love video games.
I know what I was disappointed in. The final season of fucking Game of Thrones.
That
hurt.
There we go.
That hurt my soul.
That hurt a lot of people.
That hurt my soul. There were a couple moments.
There were a couple of great moments.
But then for the most part, it was just like, really, man? And then, so I've been thinking, like, endings to anything are kind of...
It's just
it's tricky, right?
It's the utter disrespect from those writers to be like, we want to cash our next paycheck from Netflix.
Right.
We want to end this shit. We don't give a fuck about Game of Thrones anymore. And just
rude.
Really? Like, the biggest fan base of all time for a TV show.
Right.
And you just write it off. Like, we don't want to do something else.
This isn't even... Wait, is HBO considered a network?
What do you
call that?
It's
because it's not like ABC, NBC.
No, I mean it's just a
whatever the fuck it is. I mean, you gotta pay to watch HBO though. You know, like that's an extra. You put a little extra money.
I guess it's always been a subscription service.
Yeah. Okay, there we go.
Because you've always had to pay for it.
100%.
So yeah,
it's built in as a package. But you pay more.
You still pay more.
Right. It's not basic cable.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, they had the world wrapped around their finger.
Oh my God. Everyone was so hyped.
Everyone's like, oh, I love dragons. And you're like, no, you don't. I love dragons. You don't really love dragons. Fuck you. Where were you?
See, like that's another thing about the internet these days is all the gatekeeping. It's all the people that are like, you're not as big a fan of this as me.
Yeah. It's like,
you're not as cool as me.
I read all the books before the show even came out. Yeah, well, you're a nerd.
Well, yeah, cool. I don't have time to read 1,000-page books. Okay.
I read them all.
You did?
Oh yeah.
I see.
After season 1, it was after season 1. I read all the books before the second season came out, which kind of ruined it in a way. Once you got to a certain point in the show, I was like, I can't.
It's like what's happening.
Well, and like they departed from.
They did
a lot of the shit. So, but yeah, I had plenty of time.
Yeah.
But if you read those books before the show,
you're a fucking nerd.
You're a fucking nerd, dude. Like, what the fuck?
But it's a real thing though.
Yeah.
People are gatekeeping everything. It's like, you don't know this meme as well as I do. It's like that kind of shit now.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't get to use this meme because you're not as cool.
Oh.
It's like, I don't know. it, man.
I've just never run into that. Like, why would you?
I don't run into it. I just see it.
Yeah.
I just see people just like bring other people down for liking a thing because they don't like it as much as someone else.
Been on Twitter ever?
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And Reddit too, man. Like Reddit.
I refuse to get into Reddit.
I used to only look at Reddit.
Yeah, I'll fuck with it a little bit, but I refuse to I can't.
I used to wake up in the morning, first thing, check Reddit.
That is people with way too much time.
Yeah.
That's all that is.
Because it's a time sink. I would wake up when I first got to LA, I was really into Reddit. And I would wake up, I'd spend like an hour and a half on Reddit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd be like, fuck, it's 12.
Yeah.
What am I going to do now? Like it sucked.
I'm like, how have I been scrolling through a Pizzagate subreddit for 45 minutes? And then all of a sudden, it's like, you sink into that shit.
Yeah.
And then, but it's endless. It's so
endless, like,
vast.
Whatever. It's all things that people find interesting, that people are like upvoting and shit.
Just echo chambers.
Twitter
though.
is just like chaos. It's absurd. That's why I love Twitter though, because it's chaos. It's like, what am I going to see today that's just going to blow me away?
Oh my God.
That's why I love it. But like, I think gatekeeping culture has gotten so out of hand.
Do you think we should put social media on a timeout?
Fuck yes, dude.
I mean, we're like, listen.
Everyone just takes a break.
30 days.
Yes.
Well, all right, we'll do 1 month. We'll call it February. No, we can't take anything. February, we're going to keep February. February, you're good.
February.
But it's got to be a 30. June.
Yeah.
30 days.
Yeah.
Then we got Juneteenth. All right. So I keep trying to take away.
Yeah.
This, what's another 30 day? September?
June. May.
No. May?
No, April.
April. What's the rhyme?
April showers bring May flowers.
No, God damn it. The one that describes the months with 30.
I don't fucking know.
God damn it. Whatever. A month with 30 days.
This rhyme.
No, it's like half April.
Dude, it's
May,
every other month.
Is
pretty
it?
much. Yeah. Yeah.
No.
November has 30 days.
Does December have 30 days?
December has 31.
And then January has
31. No, I'm talking January to December. It's like 31, 28, and then
so
31, and then 30, and then 31.
There's got to be a way that's not right.
You've been looking at a calendar for years, buddy. You can just look at it and see and just
bring that up, Jamie.
Can we fact check that? We need to make sure. But I'm pretty sure.
Well, we just stumbled into the one area where we know absolutely nothing.
Do you want me to look at it right now? I have a calendar.
We got to pick a perfect month where we can shut this shit down.
All right. So let's start with January 31, February 28, March 31. April 30, May 31, June 30, July 31, August. August is 31.
I got him.
August is 31. And then September 30, October 31, November 30, December 31. So they trip you up there.
Yeah, there isn't a good time to do it.
Yeah.
You're always cutting someone off at the knees.
I guess every 6 months it repeats. July and August they repeat. And then December and January they repeat. No, that's still not 6 months. I don't fucking know. Who cares?
Smart podcast we got here.
We're very smart.
Smart guys.
Smart guys.
Smart. Now, 30 days. It doesn't even have to be a month. Do it in the middle of a month.
Do 2 weeks.
Yeah, 30 days.
Okay.
You're fucking cut off for a month. That's what we're calling a month. 30 days.
Just an internet detox.
Get
everybody.
Just shut up.
Yeah.
Like, go outside.
Just turn off the servers.
And realize how kind you can be to people. Not in traffic, obviously. It's not going to happen. Doesn't matter how much time you've spent.
I'm throwing middle fingers everywhere in traffic. I'm like, fuck you. You're a terrible
I can't
driver.
Stand that shit. People like drive too close to the car and
what is this?
Producer Babe will like throw her little hand up. And I'm like, did you just flick them off? And she's like, yeah. I was like, they're not going to want to fight you. They're going to fight me. Quit doing that shit or I'll throw you out of the car. Like, she's so tiny. I'm like, you're not even going to help.
I have to defend you now.
Right,
Do you realize that?
You're not going to help.
Yeah.
I'm going to get my ass kicked by all 4 of those dudes because you just so angry, throwing little fingers out there.
Yeah.
I'm not even bothered. I'm fucking driving.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Stop. Stop. Get in the back.
Stop.
Get in the back with Gus. You both of you sit back there and sit down. Just chill. It's crazy, dude. She's feisty in the car. I'm not bad. I will say some shit, but I'm not going to make any gestures at anyone.
I don't make gestures anymore.
Yeah. It's not a good look.
Yeah.
It's not a good look. And I'm really trying. I'm making a conscious effort, but I'm constantly disappointed in myself at how I react to these situations. I mean, just terrible things, I say.
Oh,
terrible.
Like what kind of situations are we talking
when
about
like
here?
someone like drives too close, or they cut you off, or they're driving too slow, and there's a little gap for you to be able to make a left turn, but they're just putzing along like a fucking.
Oh, dude!
Did it.
When I was like addicted to nicotine, I was like irritable a lot, and I would be driving, and I'd be like, "Fuck off!" I mean, like,
Mother,
you're cutting me off, and they're like, "I'm 30 feet ahead of you."
Piece of fuck.
No, you suck. You suck. You're driving slow in front of me. This is bullshit.
Right. And I'm like, it is 6 a.m. I just woke up and I'm already just at a
pissed.
million. Yeah. I'm through the fucking roof. That is not a good way to live life.
No.
So I'm trying to be better and just
deep breaths.
Breathe through it.
Deep breaths help with a lot of things.
Just count. Count to 10 slowly.
It's like I'm already calmer.
Right.
It's just like,
it just brings you down. Because I was actually just thinking about it was getting me pissed off.
No,
people
me
out
too.
here drive. It's like nothing I've ever seen.
It's totally anarchy out there, man. It's just people doing whatever they want.
Actually, it's not as bad as like, developing nations. There is some shit out there, boy.
What is this? Developing.
Because we all want to say third world country, but it's a developing nation. Jesus. Can't you can nothing be called what it is? What is happening right now?
I just love your eye roll.
I'm sorry. All right. Listen, if you can't flush your toilet paper, get the fuck out of here. What are we talking? You got a little poop paper basket right there by the toilet? That's where Q-tips go. And maybe you got a little runny nose. You put that in there, not poop, all right? Those are poop rags. Fuck out of here, developing. What are you developing? You've been around long enough. Either shit or get off the pot, or I'm calling you a third world country. That's where we're staying right now. 4 more years. Come on.
I remember I was in Morocco.
Okay.
And we were taking a cab somewhere.
Morocco.
Yeah, we were taking a cab somewhere. And dude, there's no lanes. It's just like it's just everywhere.
Some guy cuts you off on a camel and you're like, "Hey, man."
Yeah, but they're so efficient at cutting everyone off.
True.
It's like traffic still flows. In California, we're so stuck on lanes, like switch over, and then everyone in that lane's just fucked.
Done. Yeah.
It's like I can't move.
Right. That is true.
So bad.
There's a very like, I don't want to say crude. It's like it's very efficient. Like, I mean, everyone understands there are no rules.
Yeah.
So all your objective is to go forward, and you understand that at any moment in time, some crazy shit could happen. So you're just like,
you're constantly ready,
dude. Yeah. It's wild.
No,
like,
they kill it.
Yeah. In Costa Rica, we were like driving around in like, I mean,
Costa Rica.
Yeah, I went to Costa Rica, and we were on like this little mountain road. I mean, yeah, we're on this like, we're in, I don't even know like a Sprinter van. Yeah, pretty big.
Yeah, like a Mercedes.
Yeah, like a big guy. And they're just little, I mean, there was like a cart, like a guy with like a donkey and a cart, and we're like flying around him on this like road that's maybe 1 lane. And yeah, this guy's just getting it and shit.
Dude,
and I was
absurd.
just like,
yeah.
And he's not breaking a sweat. He's not freaking out.
No, that's life.
Yeah.
That's regular shit.
I swear to God, there was a person that was the toll booth. Like, just not the operator. There was like a person in the booth where you gave them the money. And then there was like a person standing in front of the lane. I was like,
wow. Wow. You're putting a lot on the line there, buddy.
I was like, whoa, dude. Like,
there has to be a camera there or something.
The guy had a gun. You're not gonna
You're not gonna stop
I'm just joking.
a car.
He did not have a gun.
I was gonna say there's no way you can stop a car.
Also, I'm lying. There was not a person as the toll booth. Yeah, but it was open. There was a guy. There was a guy, but he was just standing there. He wasn't. Yeah, they weren't doing shit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Costa Rica's kind of the shit. But the poop thing, come on.
Where are we going with this?
I don't know. Yeah,
they're talking about shitting in like a toilet.
Yeah, like you can shit in the toilet. Yeah, but you can't wipe your ass and put the toilet paper in the toilet.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, anyways, so but the efficiency at which they drive, like we're driving through San Jose, the capital. Fucking yeah, it's a fucking free for all, dude. That was actually the first time I saw a guy juggling in the middle of an intersection.
That's amazing.
It was phenomenal.
That's so sick.
It didn't even make sense.
I guess it does.
It's got to be the most dangerous thing you could do there. I mean, stoplights and signs, they're optional.
They are.
You know, it's like they're there.
They're there. They're more like guidelines.
Right.
Rules.
It's like, hey, you could.
Yeah.
But you're like, no, I don't think I'm going to. And just pull out in front of everyone. Mm-hmm. And that's completely fine because everyone just kind of reacts to it and does their thing. I hate fucking traffic lights. I hate traffic. It's like, just go. You fuckers. I've always thought that there was a conspiracy to put a plant in all of these scenarios to create traffic. Just to keep us enraged as a people.
No, the thing with traffic is just like it's lane switches.
Yeah,
it's abrupt lane switches that cause one guy to stop, and then there's 5,000 cars behind him.
Right,
and then it just halts for so long.
Every time I'm in gridlock traffic, I hate to say this, but I'm like, someone better be dead at the end of this. And then when you find out, it's just because
MJ. That's a little grim.
I'm just saying. But when you get to the end and you find out, it's just because everyone's too much of a dick to get over when the sign tells you to get the fuck over, and they want to ride that lane out to the end.
Yeah,
just like, you motherfuckers,
you assholes.
That's when you just want to.
Yeah,
but you gotta breathe through it.
You gotta breathe through it.
See, this is why I'm disappointed in myself.
But go with the flow.
Right.
Sometimes the universe doesn't want to get you there that quickly.
You never know.
Some time.
Yeah, you never know. Like if you show up then, that's when like a homeless guy pushes you into the street or spits in your eye
or stabs you.
Whoa. Stabs you. Yeah. You got there, you ate the food, but like it was right before they threw out the shit that was old, right?
Yeah.
And then you eat that last little batch of that old, and then you're just making a spritz all over the inside of your pants. So you're right. You get there when you're supposed to be there.
Yeah.
And if you're late, you should have left earlier. You knew that.
Yeah.
So what I said about LA, I knew coming into this, you're going to have to leave a little early. Doesn't mean that I'm not late to everything.
Well, that hour flew by again.
We did an hour?
We did an hour already.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing that's not disappointing. Listen here, America. Smooth, crisp, and delicious.
Bud Light Seltzer.
White Claw Hard Seltzer.
Yeah.
Never disappointing.
This little drink right here got us through a lot this year.
That is true.
We've done this almost every week this year.
Yeah.
And this has stayed by our side more than anything.
2020.
To 2020?
2020. Yes, please.
2021.
To Cyberpunk eventually coming out.
Mm-hmm.
All right. As always, I'm MJ Bragg, 1200 across all social media.
I'm Cal Parsons 3 on Insta, frickin' Cal on Twitter.
Woo!
Fish Burrito Pod on Instagram. Fish Burrito Podcast on YouTube.
Yes.
Fish Burrito on TikTok.
Yes.
Watch for our TikTok. It's going to be lit as fuck.
Yes.
We're gonna do so many dances.
Dances.
We're going to make some fucking sketches.
Yes.
This is for real. This isn't a joke.
That is
We're
true.
making stuff. We're gonna edit that shit this weekend.
We just want to thank you guys for listening. Obviously, we want to thank Kanye for conceding.
Thank God. I mean, was so worried.
Oh, wow.
Jesus Christ.
That would have been brutal.
Like those 10 tweets of people to him about how they wrote in his name. Terrifying.
I mean, all of Calabasas would have swung California his way.
Yeah.
Oof, that would have been huge.
Crazy.
So, yeah, thank you, Mr. West.
Yeah, Kanye 2024.
2024. We got that to look forward to.
You get it this time. You'll get it this time, dude. You
You'll
got
get
this
it next time, buddy.
Yeah, you know.
Just go on Rogan right before. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You guys are the best.
And kisses, bitches.
Some people think
it's like
truth is, all you need is to look for this.